We are back in Alabama. Back. Remember what happened here last time?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I know. I hit the wall.
Yeah.
You know, I crushed the wall.
Yeah, you just took a little mile an hour off. We are here, Alabama International Raceway, Steele, Alabama. There's been, it's all dressed up. It's already packed. There's one way in, one way out of this place, so that's pretty cool.
It doesn't matter to me.
No.
Once I'm in here, I'm in here.
Yeah, so in the morning when I try to get here, I'm gonna be, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It was hard to get in and out of here on the scooter earlier to go get gas. So
you drove the scooter over there?
Oh yeah, what else was I gonna drive? I did in Vandermeer too, a couple times. So you guys have seen this place. We've been here a couple times. We tested the OG here once. We tested the NPK car. Oh, we tested the Donk, the NPK car a couple times. We're back. This is the next to the last NPK race.
The surface here, guys, is amazing. It always is. They have a lot of big wheel races here, and for those, I keep on feeling my phone go off, but I don't think it is. I think it's just me. So for those cars to hook, like, you got to have a good surface, and they're just steady up here trying to make this surface shittier. So,
and they're just making it better.
What's happening? And my God.
Yeah. They just got down to the good stuff.
It's so good. Hey, a little bit, man. Y'all did good, man. Y'all did good.
Listen to the golf cart.
Dude, there's so much glue.
Dude.
You can't dumb down a good racetrack.
Nope.
We've said it before.
Nope.
You know, the surface here, we've talked about how good the surface is here before, and it's just amazing.
Nope.
Look at it. Look at how many times they've scraped it. It still looks like a bowling alley.
Yes.
And as the sun comes down and heats it up, it's just getting stickier. It's dumb. Remember that time we hit the wall out here?
I do. It was scary. What was going through your mind? Were you scared?
There was a lot going through my mind.
Yeah. Right here, you were like this.
Yeah. I kept it off the wall till what? Right there? Is that where I hit the wall?
Right there where that card is. Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe this was the black right here.
Oh no, hey, it could be. Let's go over here and look at it and see if that matches ours.
Looks like lots of people's hit the wall. Man, that looks like fresh black to me.
That could be it. For some reason, I thought you were past the scoreboards, but no, that's probably it.
Yeah, that's gotta be it right there.
We need to get some spray paint, Murder Nova.
It didn't hit the wall for very long, did it?
No, just enough to fuck everything up.
The red car right there hit the wall.
Yeah.
That's the finish line, though. There ain't nothing here. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, so this place is pretty big. Like, they could park a lot of fucking
Yeah, it's bigger than what I thought.
You think maybe that's it? There's a long ways down here.
That's it. Maybe not. That's pretty fresh, whatever that is.
What is it?
I mean, it was 8 seconds before impact from the time you let go of the button. At least they smoothed all this out. Remember how rough it was the first time we tested here?
Yeah, it looks like, what did they come in here and...
They must have diamond cut it or something.
Yeah, it looks like they took a lot off that side. Got all the way down to the rock.
Yep. So it should be a good weekend. It's nice and cool here. Car should run great. We got the spare motor in at, well, we got the motor in at the last race after we went out. Proline fixed the intake up for us. We put the intake on at Proline, fired it up, spooled it up, pulled the intake back off,
Yes.
re-siliconed it, and then it's been sitting until we got here and I fired it up and everything looks good. So hopefully it's a good weekend. A lot of runoff down there.
Yeah, should be plenty of fucking shutdown.
You take this one?
Then when you get down here, it's just, oh, okay.
Yeah.
No wall, there's no nothing.
Nope.
Turn off where you want. Fire extinguishers, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Last weekend,
Especially after
man.
last weekend.
Man,
Hey,
there was a
I'll
lot
tell
of
you what
fire
though,
last
dude.
weekend.
There's been a bunch of people online shitting on that track, but I'll tell y'all right now, that was the most prepared facility for accidents that we've ever been to. Like no one
Yeah,
said
we put them to the test too.
Yeah. Like
They were on top of the fires quick.
yes. Rockingham was cool. I enjoyed it. Like other than it being a rough weekend, like the track was cool. You know, I kind of hope we go back, honestly.
Yeah, a majority of the people were really cool.
Yep. But those of you who weren't, though,
There was some.
up, guys? We are here at the Texas Motorplex season finale of season 5 of No Prep Kings. It's been a long season, to say the least, as you guys have seen over our recap videos. It's just been rough. So I don't know. We will we'll see what we got for them here. We're not turning it down, of course. Not gonna turn it down. See if we can find even more horsepower, actually. Try some new things. We're kind of at the point where what do we got to lose? So we're going up here for our first test pass. We're gonna race Chuck for the first one. They say the track isn't stellar. It's not as good as Steel was, but honestly, there's not as many tracks that are as good as Steel. So I'm sure this track's still good. It's an amazing facility, so it's hard to dumb down tracks that are as good as this. So we'll go up here. We're getting the cars to the lane right now, and we're gonna go up here and watch the grade 8, see how Jeff and Ryan can do, see if Ryan can win this deal and go ahead and clinch the season 5 championship for the 3-peat. So get out of the car here, head up to the line, and watch some racing. So that's going to conclude our second full season of NPK, season 5.
Spray it all down.
Obviously, not the way we wanted to do it. On that past air testing against Chuck, it blew up again. Not really blew up, but it pushed the head gasket out, probably torched the head in between 2 and 4, and there was no compression on those 2 cylinders now. The next pass against Dave, we weren't going to make a pass. Sean called him out first round. We weren't going to make a pass, but then we realized if we didn't make a pass, Dave didn't get his points. Well, for Dave to make it into the top 10, like he wanted to do, we had to get down a track. So we pulled all the fuel and all the spark out of those 2 cylinders. And then Sean idled it down the track so that Daddy Dave could get his points and therefore make it into the top 10. So we're home now. We've got a little bit of time before Mega Cash Days, and we've got to get this thing tore apart. Got to get the motor to Proline so it can get fixed along with the other motor. We're going to get the turbos off, get them sent back to Precision for a refresh. It's time. They are in bad shape. So come over here and check out Sean's new toy that he just picked up. Hi. What kind of car do you have? Oh, it's a purple car.
Oh, this has got to go.
You gonna show him?
I wouldn't take it off there. I'd take it off the motor. And at this point, we can cut it if you want. Cut it. All it's got to be replaced anyways.
She has to show you a car.
Wow, that thing is cool. It says Drift right there on the side.
It's a purple car.
Yeah.
That thing's, is it fast?
I'll try.
Okay. Yes, no, it's not time for another driver or another project.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say no to this. I've been looking for one for a long time, and they're so hard to find in this shape. So we got lucky. Anyways.
Especially for the price.
Yes.
So, kind of been talking to him about, concludes our season for season 5. Motor's blowed up again.
Again. Man, it's only twice this year.
No, I'm like, but you know, very quickly.
It is fast? Yeah. I mean, both times that we did it, it made 82 pounds of boost on the pass, and something is upset at that boost level.
We've gone through the data. Luis kind of went through the data, and then I went back through a bunch of old data, and it appears we have.
So for the people that you know, are going to throw out the fact that I don't know how to tune, you're not wrong. But this was not me. This was a failure somewhere.
Yes.
Once we got into that much boost, there's a couple of things that we feel like may have happened. At 82 pounds of boost, just to throw this out there, 82 pounds of boost, our fuel pressure is a little over 200.
Yes.
A little over 200 at 82 pounds of boost. These injectors right here that we love so much and we have bragged about for so many years, still the same set, still amazing set of injectors, but they're just the regular like Siemens type Bosch.
It's a Siemens 225 injector is what it is.
Yes. They are precision, and we've bragged about this motor's just oil everywhere.
I know.
We've bragged about these things a whole lot. We may have found the limit, and it is not the limit of what they can flow. It is the limit of pressure on top of these that the magnet will still allow these things to open up. And that may be the problem. Because at 78 pounds of boost, we've never had an issue.
Yep.
82 pounds of boost, 2 passes now, we have torched the thing.
Kapaya!
Yeah.
Big fireballs.
And don't get me wrong, if I had the new motor, we would have thrown it in there and we'd have ran 82 pounds of boost again.
Yep.
Just because obviously that's what it's going to take to compete.
Our business, and we're stupid.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm going to get out of the sun a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna talk just a little bit and explain to everybody that how wrong I was about everything.
It happens.
That was the last time this car will be at NPK. We can't do it with this car, and that's tough to say. It sucks. The car is capable of running as fast as anything out there. It's just not capable of staying together and being consistent like what we need it to be. And we thought that we could get a handle on it, and we couldn't. So, I mean, we got a handle on it compared to what we were last year.
Yeah, the last half of the season, I feel like we had a pretty good handle on the car itself. It went out, it made passes. We didn't have to abort runs anymore, but to go out and run the number, it's just not stable.
Not every pass. And I've thought the same thing as some people out there. There's people doing it with a small block, but there's not. There's not.
Not the way we do it.
We've put 200 to 300 laps on this motor this year. The people who get it done with small block stuff, they're racing twice a year. You know, they're going to Ducks race on radials, or you know, that's really about it.
Yeah.
You know, everything is fresh every time they take the car out. They qualify, they go through the race, can't possibly put more than 15 to 20 tops passes on these things, and then that's it. That's it. And then everything, no, they don't put them up, they freshen them up. Everything gets rebuilt.
Put them up until
and then they put them up
later.
until it's time to race again. We're making that many passes every other weekend with this car, and it's just not happy. The pistons were all collapsed in the last motor. We did not blow it up, but oh yes we did. We torched the head the same way that we did whatever this problem right here is. But once we got the motor apart, I say we, I mean the royal we, as in Proline, they get the motor apart and they said that every piston was collapsed in the motor. Every sleeve is bad. It's just... That's after, you know, the pistons had 70 runs on them. Which isn't bad, don't get me wrong. No, that's... And if we have to change the pistons every 50 passes, it is what it is. I'd be fine with that. But we're just finding more and more stuff that we don't know because there's nobody doing this with the small block out there except us. And we have been able to keep it together this year. And at 75 pounds of boost, I still feel like we'd have been able to keep all these motors together. We wouldn't have had this problem. Yep. Unfortunately, 75 pounds of boost doesn't get the job done whenever, let's just throw it out there, man. Jim Howe went 204 this weekend. In the 8th mile. In the 8th mile, he went 204. Okay, let's throw this out for some comparison. We've been 201, 202, which for the people in the back, that is not as fast as 204. It's not. We brag about turbo cars coming around everybody on the big end. If Jim Howe's running 204 and we're only running 202, we are not going to go around him on the big end. And then considering he's going to go 930 to the 60 foot. And he's going to have 2 cars on us to the 60 foot because he is going 930s to the 60 foot. Yes. We are not. We're not going 930s. So that whole combination is better. Does that combination need weight added to it? It needs something. Yeah, I mean, weight or less boost, or both. Yes, yes. I don't even know if weight is going to do it. Something needs to happen. Our combo's heavy, and we still run that. You know what I mean? Yes. So, if you look, you can watch Ryan Fireball's car, and Jim drives away from him on the big end. Yep. That is raw horsepower. That car makes a ton of power. And I'm telling you right now, he went 204 running quarter mile this weekend. They said they didn't change anything from NPK. No 4-link adjustments, no gearing changes, nothing. They didn't change the gearing? Nope. Oh, okay. I assumed that they did. I did too, because they talked about they were going to. Well, we wouldn't have. They didn't. If we went and ran quarter mile, we would run quarter mile with this same setup right now. Yep. Unfortunately, at 82 pounds of boost, we wouldn't make it. Let me see. Friendly reminder. Another friendly reminder. Let me see. Oh, yeah, 230. So, the one thing that we always bragged about and always thought that we had was mile an hour on blower cars. If you take that away, what does a turbo car have? Nothing. It doesn't have a 60 foot. It doesn't have a 330. What's it got? Doesn't have anything, man. I mean, and we don't even have less maintenance anymore. No, no. Yeah. So, Jim just got his combo figured out, and it's fast. real fast, you know, and everybody can say the rules, the parity of the rules are close.
Nah.
The last 5 races show that something needs to be done.
Yep.
You know, and I'm not the guy that complains about rules. I'm never that guy. I'm not even really doing that now. I'm just explaining to everybody why we can't get it done with this car.
Yeah.
That's why. So next season, we'll get the OG out with the Hemi and the Pro Charger, and we'll see what we can do with it.
There you have it. Everyone's been saying it. Get the Hemi out there, and we've told them, no, you're stupid. The small block will do it. Well, you know what? Whatever.
Somebody in that scenario was stupud.
Yeah.
We're still trying to figure out. We're going to put it to paper later to try to figure out who
we'll let
who
y'all know if it was us or you.
Yay. We've said
been wrong
it.
a lot over the years.
We've said it. We've said it a bunch. We're very rarely right.
Yeah.
You know, but I still felt really strong about it, and it was something that I had to do for myself. Now I'm at the point where I'm content with putting this car up and not running it because I know, it ain't happening.
I feel like we gave it a valiant effort.
We gave it all we had.
You as a driver did your job, and even you as a tuner did your job, and even us bringing tuners in, they did their job. We always had the car ready to go for every round. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a personnel issue in my opinion. Like the car, this combo, it won't do it. We may have got lucky eventually. You know what I mean? If enough people went out first round.
But if I would have not raced this car this season and I'd have put it up, I'd have always thought that I could have done it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's not that thought anymore. So could somebody else do it? Maybe. I'm not saying
once or twice.
I'm not saying that nobody could do it. I'm not saying that. Yeah, we could lose the 70 pounds that we're overweight, you know, and it put us a little bit, you know, more. But I don't even know then, you know. The problem with this car was bringing the power in where we brought it in at. It made it very, very uncontrollable, I guess. You know, I don't know. I mean, we controlled it, you know. We finally put it in the wall, you know. It is what it is. So
yeah, but that wasn't even, you know, that wasn't even a you thing.
Yeah, but it feels like it could do it at any on every run.
It looks like it could do it.
On every run, it still feels like there's always a spot in the run every time I let go of this button where I go, and then I go, all right, we're good. Yeah. And it makes it past it because you can feel the car do this, and then you go, oh no, hey, and then it went straight.
It's the 2-3 every time, about 400 foot. It makes a little wiggle every pass. And that little wiggle in the car feels like it. Oh, no, I know. If you grab the steering wheel and do what you think that you need to do, you'll end up messing up. Yeah. And then it works itself out, you know, which it can't be right. I feel like somebody who is a good driver could get in this car and then get out of it and go, something's not right with this car. And I'd probably go, yeah. But it was so messed up before that it feels so much better now. I was just content with it. Yeah. You know? There's no telling. I don't even want to know. Is it antifreeze? Yeah. Or is it water? Probably dirty water. Mix them both. Sounds like it's on the floor or whatever it is. They're gonna have to mop it up later. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, we gave it a good shot. We gave it our best. We won't just run the Pro Charge car the way that it is next year. There will be some changes. When we built that car, we did not build it for weight rules. So we're gonna have to go through the car and lighten it up, you know? As of now, it's like 50 to 60 pounds overweight from what we could weigh. So, you know, it needs a bunch more. That's your Barbie? Man, that's awesome. She's wearing purple too. Is purple your favorite? Yeah. This is Mimi's Barbie. This is what? That's Mimi's Barbie. It is? Yeah. Nice. So, 50, 60 pounds though, we can do that. Oh yeah. We can do that. Titanium, carbon. There's no titanium in this car. There's not a whole lot of carbon. The tunnel, everything is all steel in this. The firewall is steel. So
There's a bunch that can still be done to that. We'll talk about that car later. It's obviously on a small tire, so
real small.
We'll talk about that later. But as of right now, we will take this car and we'll put it back on the street. This will be our street car.
Stuff like America's List, Mega Cash Days.
And I know that this car will work amazing for that stuff.
It was fast as fuck 5 years ago when we built it. You know what I mean? At 20 pounds of boost.
Yes, just to throw this out there, we have been 420s in this car at 21 pounds of boost. 21 pounds of boost, man. This thing will go 300 passes.
Yeah.
300 passes before we even mess with this motor. We'll probably mess with it, you know, more like 200, but you know, whenever we can't put any more tally marks on the intake.
Yeah, all these black panels here are just gonna have gold check marks on them.
Yep. So I honestly wish that this motor was good right now, because we would probably put the small tire on this car right now and run it for, you know, we just feel like we have a better handle on this combo. We'll put 88s back on it. You know, who knows? We might even get some 72s or something for small tire stuff. 76s maybe, something.
The Gen 2 76s would be amazing.
Yeah, and then I think this car will kick ass on that. You know, we can make this thing 58 on the rear if we want to.
And still not be super, super heavy.
Yes. So, you know, it is what it is. This car still has its place. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah, come here. Oh, thank you.
See you next time.
Have fun. Are you going to gymnastics?
Yeah.
All right. Have fun, okay? So, you know, this car still has its place.
Oh yeah, it's a good car.
It is not at NPK.
No, not in this configuration.
And it sucks because I'm at the point right now where as soon as we get this motor out, we'll pull the windshield out, we'll pull the back window out, and then it's going to Dad for paint. And I sure would like to make it white.
You won't do it.
Man,
White with a black vinyl top.
how cool would it be?
The
White.
coolest.
So that's kind of where we're at with it.
Yeah. Yeah. We tried. You know what I mean? Like, we tried hard. It just wasn't there.
No.
So we'll get this little small block out. Get this one fixed up too. Along
Send
with
it
the
to
other one.
Proline and let them set them next to each other. And then, you know. This motor though, this thing was an animal. It ran good.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, there's that was a 6th pass on it, and I mean all 6 passes were deep in the 3s, you know. So even the last one where it blew up there.
So for reference, this is how we ran it against Dave. That way that these two holes wouldn't, I mean, it was puffing out right here.
You can see all the oil here on the frame rail.
Ooh. That is aluminum coming out of there, just to let you know.
That's gross.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing's gonna be fire slotted.
Oh yeah. No doubt about it.
That's the good about billet.
Billet.
Fucking billet. Carbon brakes, all that stuff on the OG. Same stuff that we did to lighten this one up. And, you know. Got them over there. What are they doing? How cool is that K5 though?
What year is that?
74. Full top.
74 full top. So you guys remember a while back we were looking for 73 to 75 full top K5 Blazer.
Well, I still look. So
I mean,
for everybody to remember, for everybody to remember how long ago that was.
What?
I think it just bubbled right off. We got to pull them piping off and have it blasted or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I still look for stuff like that. So I got a smoking deal on this, and we're not going to do a whole lot to it. We're going to put a 6-liter in it, and a 6L80?
6L80, yeah.
6L80, and do, you know, that's original paint that's on it. So we're going to leave it alone.
Everything's so nice.
Yep. I'd get double for it.
Yeah.
Double for it.
I don't even know.
No. All right. Well, I guess it's time to start pulling this thing apart. It's going to go to Dad tomorrow, and Dad's going to start working on it. We will be doing mega cash days for the next month. We'll show some testing though.
Oh yeah.
On that little baby.
Little bitty guy.
What about the extensions? Are they coming? Are they on their way? The wheels?
He asked me the other day if they were here, so we might figure out if there's some packages over on the other side or something.
All right, well, let's get this motor out. It shouldn't take us that long. I bet we can do it in less than an hour. And we'll start thrashing.